What's up, y'all? Let's have a conversation. Look, as y'all, I got a new setup, man. I'm rocking a new camera, and I got me another mic. No more with the hand on the mic, no more, man. We done upgraded, man. So look, hopefully, quality live up to your expectations, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all like the new little setup. Well, the background not new, but you know what I'm saying, we got better lights, new camera, better mic, man. So we living. Okay, so look. Um, this has been going a little crazy, right? And I want to talk about it. Mr. Duke Dennis. So if you don't know who Duke Dennis is part of A&P, and he is probably one of the bigger content creators that attract a lot of attention from the women audience.
Yo, Duke, let me talk to you, bro. Talk to me? Yeah. Wait, nah, you see this? Look at this trailer.
You know what I'm saying? When he pop out, he get a lot of love, man. And a lot of dudes be like, man, how Duke doing this? You know what I'm saying? They say Duke got aura. They call him Captain Atlanta because he's very athletic. You know what I'm saying? He don't lose a lot. So it's one of those things, man. Like Duke is a popular dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He built a name for himself off playing 2K. He later joined the AMP, and now he's a streamer. He's a full-time streamer. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he still vlogs for YouTube. Duke, my brother, I'm actually on your side, bro. Listen, yo, Duke Dennis is a very to himself individual. He don't like his business being told everywhere, and he likes to keep his personal life off social media because he is somewhat of a celebrity, right? If Duke Dennis walked down the street, 9 times out of 10 is gonna get flooded, right? Um, all the girls blaze Duke. It's a lot of dudes who want to be like Duke, right? So he has a very popular fan base. You know what I'm saying? He has a very big fan base, and recently it came out that he has children. You know what I'm saying? He has some baby mamas, right? And the internet is trying to cancel Duke because he essentially is choosing to keep his life private, and I don't think he's wrong for that, y'all. Let me just ask you this: put in the comments. Be real. If you, right? If you was in Duke Dennis' shoes and you can't even walk down the street without somebody recognizing your face, do you mean to tell me that you will put all of your business out on the street for people to see? The answer is no, right? How can y'all be mad at Duke for that when he doing what 90% of the world would do? Like, yeah, some people is comfortable having their kids on social media. Some people not. It's normal and it's okay, y'all. Because in reality, if Duke Dennis was not doing what he was supposed to be doing, the baby mama drama would have been spiraled, right? It's something that's just now coming about, and frankly, this is my first time ever hearing about Duke Dennis even having a child, right? And people are saying there's multiple. So I feel like you got to be doing something right.
Have you ever nutted in a girl?
No.
Me neither.
Nah.
Bro, y'all be scared, bro. I think 9 months ahead. Goo gaga daddy.
Like, you don't have to be there, bro. Like, y'all niggas trying to think like y'all gotta be there. But your dad did? No. So why what we gotta do? Beat the cycle, nigga.
Beat the cycle, nigga.
Let's keep this shit fucked
Well,
up.
Casey.
Especially if it is multiple. If it's multiple kids, multiple baby moms, he's doing something right. Okay? So listen, I feel like social media just need to chill out on Duke Dennis a little bit, man. Right? Because now you got everybody saying, oh, Duke Dennis ain't this, Duke Dennis ain't that, Duke Dennis is such a horrible father. Why you not around your kids? And then Duke not really answering no questions for real. And the media getting mad about it because they nosy and they just want to know what's going on. But Duke has said he just don't feel like certain parts of his life should be on social media, and I 1000% agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are not comfortable with certain things going on the internet, that is your decision, and people just have to respect that. You know what I'm saying? So, like me, all y'all know is me in my background, right? But I done had some blogs, right? I done shared my friends. I done shared my sister. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, right? But I haven't shared to y'all if I'm romantically involved with somebody. Yeah, I made a video about when I was with my ex, right? I made a video how I broke up with her. I never told y'all if I fixed it. I never told y'all if I found somebody new. So that's just an example, right? Because nobody should, in my opinion, certain things you want to keep on social media and certain things you want to keep off social media. And it's all about how you go about it. This is an example, and it may not be the same thing, but it's the same concept, right? So really just tap in. Let me cook real quick. I got 2 cookies in a water bottle, right? You on your healthy journey. You don't really like cookies all like that. But I'm telling you, you can only drink this water if I give you these cookies. I mean, if you eat these cookies. But you don't want to eat the cookies. Right? So, you're not going to eat the cookies. So, like I'm saying, that is your decision, though. You feel me? So, the same, just don't get me wrong. Kids and cookies is completely different. I understand that. But, that's the same thing with Duke being like, I really don't want to share my family with y'all. I don't want to share my personal life with y'all. He has. You know what I'm saying? So for y'all, it would be, oh, Duke can share his family and we can know about it and da 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 da. And he can finally get that off his chest and he ain't got to worry about us saying it no more. But he chose to deal with y'all constantly talking about it because he'll rather y'all talk about it than to know these people that he's close with. So it's one of those things, man. He don't want to share his family, y'all. And I don't think Duke should be canceled because of that. I'm about to go ahead and eat these cookies though, by the way. Matter of fact, hey.
Look at this last cookie. Look at this last. Wait a fucking minute.
Top 10 Duke moment. That's the top 10 Duke moment. Right here, I'm going to drop what Duke then said about his kid situation.
Fucked up, but I've been preparing for this day for a really long time. You know what I'm saying? So, you want me to wait till the ad? Be on my ass? Nah, you know what I'm saying? So, I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like waiting until the ad's done. Alright, so look, when I first started streaming and shit, I decided how I wanted to like operate a long time ago. But, you know, unfortunately, that option has been taken away from me at this point. It's been taken away from me at this point, because y'all keep harassing, you know what I'm saying, the mother of my kids and, you know, being very, very weird. And this is exactly what I wanted to protect them from all along. And this whole time y'all been, you know what I'm saying, trying to dig into like part of my life that y'all was never invited in, like from jump. And but now that like it's affecting like, you know what I'm saying, they well-being and like they getting like threats and like being called names and shit, that was my like main priority from jump. Just I never wanted them in this whole like, because I live on the internet every single day. This is where I am. This is where I live at, and bro, I'm well aware on how like the internet and how nasty the internet is. So I always wanted to keep everybody involved away from that. But now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all proved me right once again. You feel me? So, please stop that, okay? That shit is mentally draining for a lot of people, bro. I don't think y'all understand like the toll it take. You know what I'm saying? On them every single day, especially when y'all calling them names and like doing a whole bunch of weird shit. Just respect is all I've been asking for this whole time. Respect, you know what I'm saying, everything. But y'all been failing to do that. Now I'm having to come on here and like do this whole spiel. And like I said, like that decision, that option that I had, y'all took it right from me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't really like that. I don't appreciate that right there.
As you can see, he's very unbothered about this whole situation because it still is not changing anything, right? Yes, he admitted to having kids, but it's not gonna change nothing. He's still not about to show the kids. He's not gonna show the real baby mamas. Just at the end of the day, people can say whatever they want on social media. I feel like it's a real shame that a lot of these women is taking advantage of the opportunity to clip farm and basically try to get their way to stardom by lying and saying they're Duke Dennis' baby mama.
She's a beautiful woman, though.
Fuck it. I'm one of his baby mamas, too. I mean, I keep seeing all of these videos of everybody coming out saying that they're Duke Dennis' baby mama. Me, too. I met Duke probably, you know, a couple years ago. I think it was like maybe 2022. I met Duke when I was in Vegas.
No, bro, stop.
I was out there on a birthday trip with my cousin, and we really hit it off, and we kept in contact. Like, you know, he flew me out a couple times. I never really came forward because I did not want everybody in my business. Like, I try to keep it under wraps. You know, I know how it is with, you know, being a public figure, all of the social media.
Bro, let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't take shit serious, by the way. The internet is fucking undefeated, bro. Okay, no, man. She's kidding. Now watch.
Yes, people keep asking me, am I one of Duke Dennis' baby mamas? Yes, I am.
Oh my God, no, she's not. No, she's not, bro.
Shit, since everything's come to light, yes, I'm one of them. It's crazy because it's like, I want to be known for me, being me, but not having a kid with Duke Dennis. Like, that's just...
Chat, she's trolling right now. Chat, she's trolling right now. I want y'all to know that.
I feel like that's very weird, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I guess. People will always do what they feel is best for them. And they don't really care about how they make the next person feel. Okay? So it's one of those things where it's like, can I be mad at this person for doing these actions? Yes, absolutely. But can I blame them? No. Right? Obviously, you should hold yourself accountable for any mistake you make or anything you do when you go through life, or even your image, right? Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, some of these girls look bad, and something you have to understand is when people get on social media and do things, that's there forever. Whether you take that clip down or not, somebody, especially when you use a big name, Duke Dennis is a huge name, right? Somebody clicked that. Somebody has that clip and they're going to repost it. You are never going to be able to escape once you put yourself out there in social media. So you have to understand that, and you have to know what comes with that. Okay? So, and Dukedom was on live stream watching some of y'all do this. So y'all really are there forever. Like, even if some people was just trolling. Some people was just trolling, and it was all just for laughs. But some people wasn't. And they knew they was in up their line, and they still was trying to get Duke for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own, right? So Duke Dennis, man, I feel like you're doing the right thing, dog. If you don't want to share that information, I don't feel like you should. If you want to keep your life private, you absolutely should, bro. You know what I'm saying? So on top of everything else, bro, you've been doing amazing things, and we can't do nothing but respect you. So with that being said, bro, dude, keep going, man. Keep going. It's only up from here, and the hard times is really over because it's not as hot as it was when it first dropped. I kind of waited to talk about it for a little bit just because I just wanted to see how it will go, right? I feel like it's a appropriate time to talk about it now, so just wanted to share my 2 cents. And honestly, I just feel like people should leave Duke alone. Duke is like one of the most chillest people in the world. He sit back, he mind his business, and he just be out the way. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, though, y'all, that's all I had to say about it. I just threw my little 2 cents in there. You know what I'm saying? With some funny moments and some clips. Duke, brother, this video is nothing but support, dog, because I personally don't think you're wrong in this situation. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Talk to y'all later, man. Peace.
Bro, why the fuck is your stomach wet?